losers finals to play against Bigblack for the second time in this tournament. This is a run back between these two players.
Yep, and last time Bigblack took it, so let's see if Defiant is ready for this one now, and he's gonna be able to take it.
Now, once again, both these players go back and forth all the time.
Oh, there's that low. Catching Defiant out, not doing too much damage, but getting a little down. And Bigblack is going to get hit by the first real hit from Defiant here. About 3,000 damage done, but put into this corner more importantly.
Using the range of their normals to their advantage, but you're playing against Byakuya. You can't just sit at that range and expect him not to press something, and a dash B finds his mark, slide coming in, catching you low. There's a command throw from Defiant, recovering a lot of health from there. And Bigblack stuck in the corner once again, having to deal with this pressure, and you just have to block all this. Oh, there's the run-up throw, recovering even more health. I mean, even more currency to really work with.
Yeah, this is where you're going to be a lot of the time fighting Carmine. He is exceptional at just running these hour-long corner strings, and it's up to you to just sit there and take it. But the web catching means Bigblack is going to be able to take their turn here. Put Defiant into this corner. Bigblack not super confident getting anything started yet, just throwing for a few pokes. That 3C doesn't catch anything, but it's not punished, and Bigblack is back in this corner, taking Defiant's pressure for a while.
Alright, once again, we're just playing very compact, we're playing very reserved, and Defiant is just being very patient, just dishing out a 2B here and there. Is it going to hit? Is it not going to hit? And once it does hit, Defiant instantly canceling it into a full combo, into the full conversion, and able to take that round because of that. That's the first round here of the set.
Yeah, and Bigblack with a strong start here against Defiant. Bigblack does have full meter here. Going to be able to go for this web setup, and this is pretty much akin to what Defiant's been putting Bigblack through. Just this crazy corner pressure with hard to react to mix. Defiant gets the hit off there. This is a first to 3 set because this is losers finals.
Alright, run up throw. Alright, what's it going to be? Okay, we're just going to concentrate. We're just going to get that vorpal. More important than setting up a web. This one was that chain shift as a defensive option, as a pressure option. We might be able to use it right here. Nope.
Defiant getting some of that health back off of that throw and putting Bigblack into this corner.
Yeah, I like how Defiant didn't really approach Bigblack until that vorpal cycle swung in their favor.
Bigblack gets caught by that trap on the ground and he's going to take a lot of damage for it. Defiant going to spend, get this blood prison, get some grid.
Now Carmine with Now Carmine with low health is so scary because Defiant can just run pressure in this just constantly, but still though when you're at low health like that, any hit's going to do it. And Bigblack finding that 1-2 to seal things off right there.
And Defiant throwing out that 6B, trying to get some pressure started. And Bigblack has taken a few hits, but it about adds up to what Defiant spent getting those hits. Chain shift used, keep this pressure going, and a nice whip punish there from Defiant.
Alright, we're just gonna go for the blood prison in mid screen like that. Though Defiant definitely could have done a little bit more with that setup. Could have probably set up the bomb post closer to the corner and just ran Bigblack into the corner after the prison ended. But it's okay. Defiant still has the pressure going right now. The timer runs out.
Yeah, Bigblack just blocking very effectively here, but Defiant running this pressure. It's so oppressive.
You always be scared of the bombs, you gotta be scared of those frame traps, but you can't be scared of it forever, and Bigblack knows that. So Bigblack breaking out right there, nice block on that overhead 3C.
Yeah. Bigblack has won the last 2 vorpal cycles, so this chain shift being available makes it a lot harder for Defiant to be able to get in and do anything. But Defiant's trying to bait out that chain shift. Oh, but gets with the nice assaults in. And winning that vorpal cycle means Defiant gets to really take control of the pace of the game.
Oh, and there it is. The pinwheel finds its mark, catching Bigblack right there. And Defiant 2-0 over Bigblack. A very different story compared to that winners semifinals match where Bigblack beat Defiant 2-1. Defiant here got the download here in losers finals. Either that or Bigblack really struggling to deal with this different pace that Defiant is setting with the Carmine.
Yeah, Defiant really just incredible performance on this Carmine. Oh, and the trade into the trade. But Bigblack is the one who at the end of the day is stuck in this corner, uses this chain shift to escape. Gets one hit, being able to pick up anything off of it, not expecting Defiant to get hit there. Defiant getting a nice catch. But Bigblack with a huge counter hit there.
Huge counter hit indeed. In the corner you go. You know, same old story. You kind of expect that from Byakuya. Oh, and the command grab. You can't jump that on reaction because you're in the middle of a move.
Yeah, and Defiant getting caught here though, taking a huge amount of damage. Bigblack winning Vorpal. Gonna have this chain shift available. Gonna set up this web set up. And now it's gonna be hard for Defiant to escape. The grid break.
That's unfortunate.
Should be enough to close it out here for Bigblack. Bigblack does have 200 meters for the next round too.
And that is true. And Defiant already starting off this pressure going. And there's a command grab, finding its mark once again. Not a lot of damage, but you get that hard knockdown. And Bigblack is just pressing on that defense, bashing straight out of there. It can do a lot right here. You get set up as the Vorpal. And there you go. 3 webs.
Putting Defiant back in a similar situation. Defiant using that bail off to get out.
Yeah, but now you're going to burn through all your meter.
Continue getting that throw though. Means Bigblack is now going to have to eat some more pressure, but manages to get out. Has that chain shift to cover them.
Yeah, Bigblack right now has been doing such a great job at maintaining their grid, right? That Vorpal cycle winning it, because Defiant hasn't really been winning these Vorpal cycles as easily as we saw before, and Defiant is having to use a lot more risky options by spending meter to get out of these situations, and that is not looking good because now Defiant has no meter for that defense, and without that, Carmine's defense is very flawed, and Bigblack is taking advantage of that as Byakuya, as they take that first game for them to not even it up, but put a game on the table to bring it 1-2 at least.
Yep. And I would not be surprised if this one also went to a game 5. Oh, and Defiant with a crazy strong start. Gave Bigblack one. Don't want it to get close to them being able to get out here. So they're gonna be fighting with a renewed flame here.
Once again, just great blocks all around from both these players. And yeah, they just have to play reserved or they can't open the other player up. And Defiant knows that. Finds the opening anyways. It's going to be a lot of damage. Just spending the IW, cashing out on all of that meter. 5.4k, Bigblack still alive and kicking, but on life support, needs some CPR, but now just flatlining overhead, finds its mark. Defiant hitting Bigblack and taking that round, putting them onto set point. Bigblack has to win 2 rounds in a row if they want to stay in the competition right now, but has 200 meter to make things happen, has the corner advantage as well.
Defiant did win this round using that IW, but it is an expensive move. Bigblack is going to have that huge meter advantage, but Defiant has a lot of grid right now, and Bigblack's going to have to fight very hard to try and stop Defiant from taking the cycle, and gets caught trying to do it.
That's a lot of potential meter right here if we're just going to go ahead and spend this chain shift, which Defiant not going to do just yet, just going to concentrate, trying to get some more grid built up. Hopefully, maybe trying to win the next Vorpal cycle, lock Bigblack out of the next one. Nope, no.
At the very last second,
right there, get the meter from the grid right there. Now has 100 meter to work with. Guard thrust into the corner. You go, run up, throw.
Oh, and it's looking very sticky. It's a very sticky situation here for Bigblack. They got about 2 combos here for Defiant before Bigblack is dead. And good bit more for Bigblack to win this, but that's how you get it started. The nice hit, and that's a good starter. Bigblack could just choose to spend their meter here, gain a lot of pressure here.
I think Bigblack can kill here. No? Okay, no, we're just not going to even worry about that.
But into that web, gonna get the combo. Gonna try and save meter, do it for free. Oh, just barely.
Yeah, I like that too. You know, you probably could have killed there, but it would have been very close. So just holding onto that meter, saving it for the next round, and just, you know, future-proofing yourself is important to do.
But Defiant has won almost every round start they've been a part of. And it's not ending here. Getting that blood prison, getting that charge up.
Oh, I think they might have accidentally shielded instead of concentrated right there.
Yeah, but
here you go. One more opening. And the gold throw. And now you're thrown into the corner. Web is up. Now you got to deal with the strike throw mix from Byakuya. Nice block in the overhead, but doesn't get, but starts to press right there and gets counter hit for their troubles. Bigblack with a lot of meter. Are we going to cash out now? You kind of have to, right? Yeah.
You don't have another spot too if this goes poorly.
Making the huge comeback, pushing the rock up the hill. Can Bigblack push it over the edge? And that they will. Bigblack clutching that final round out right there in game number 4, bringing us to game number 5. Once again, this set is just running the distance. Yeah, Bigblack, that single back throw was all they needed. It's like Guilty Gear all over again. The back throw incident, and you will only see that with Byakuya, it seems.
Oh yeah, Byakuya's the best at it. Byakuya, Carmine's good at it too, as we've been seeing. But Byakuya pressure is something special. Defiant. Oh, catches that 60. Puts Bigblack into this corner. Gets this nice combo here. Gonna be about 4,000 damage. Gonna get this charge up.
Yeah, really wants to win the football cycle right there. And it's just really cool to see that decision making at play whenever that blood prison comes up. Defiant just looking down at the resources, assessing what they think is most important to have at that moment, and just, you know, cashing all into that one option with that concentrate to win that football cycle. And Defiant winning the round start yet again. You keep saying, like, Defiant has constantly been winning these round starts, and Defiant wins this round start once again, and this could potentially be the round start that wins the entire game, the entire set, to push Defiant into grand finals. Has a lot of meter cashing out from that Celestial, but Bigblack is just twirling in the corner, playing patient, trying to press a 2B, 2C, but these are just getting spaced out by Defiant so effectively, and 6B counter hits can lead into so much damage from these combo conversions.
Oh, gets caught though, put into the web, gonna get comboed here, gonna have some web set up for when they land, and the Bigblack is gonna get to take a turn here. Oh, but the grid break, this is probably dead. Yeah, this is definitely dead.
Keep racking up, and there it is, going for this. Okay, I guess we're...
I don't know. I'm pretty notorious for not knowing round counts, but I thought I knew it for sure there.
Yeah, I thought that was a 3-2. Well, whatever. We're 2-2, I guess. Well, the players still playing. I trust them.
Yeah, I mean they're the ones keeping track of it. So was not over for Defiant and not over for Bigblack just yet.
The one time, the most important time to be keeping track of the score, and I mess it up. It's all right though. One more game. We're at game 5. Bigblack
with this Wordle state here. That's a lot of grid on both sides. Defiant gonna win this cycle here. Defiant with a nice mash out right before they win this cycle too. Gonna get Celestial. Gonna be a lot of damage if they get a connection here. And this is gonna turn into a huge amount of damage off that overhead for that chain shift.
Blood prison once again.
Yep, 3,300 with the Oki setup.
Got worried about the bomb.
Bigblack falls for it.
It's hit. Can we kill right here? Defending the IW.
Yeah, definitely will. And now Defiant for real on set point.
Yeah, for real this time. Over it. Okay.
Defiant
Good
winning
amount of meter from this one, though. Yeah, there you go. 100 meter to work with.
And big
Hits
counter hit.
once again on Bigblack's escape from the corner.
And this has been such a strong game 5 here from Defiant. Catching that
Oh
3-2.
no. Has the football cycle as well. Can just run this offense for so long. Good punish though.
Yeah, risky DP, but sometimes it's what you gotta throw out there. Gets the gold throw. Defiant not teching. Oh, and that could cost them. It's another throw here
Oh,
for
no.
Bigblack. Into this corner. Goes for that low web setup, and this is it. This is dead, and we're now on set point completely.
You can never count Bigblack out. He may be low on health, but he certainly is not low on that skill right there to close out those matches, clutching them out. And now we're on the final game, final round. Both the players with so much resources available to them, and Defiant is going to be the first one to start spending free VO setup. Guard thrust being spent. We're just
Get
going
out of Veil off. Defiant with great pickups off these 6Bs too, getting a lot of damage out of them.
Still though, you gotta stay vigilant. Sometimes all Bigblack needs is one good knockdown.
Yeah, and this isn't going to quite kill without 200 meter here. Charging up that grid, trying to win this Vorpal cycle, but Bigblack gets caught, and Defiant is moving on to winners or grand finals for real.